You're watching ChillyBoy Productions. I'm Larry ChillyBoy Chilson, and this is my spoiler review for House of the Dragon, Season 3, Episode 6. Now, before we get into this review, make sure to go ahead and click that subscribe button down below so that you can chill with me on each and every one of my latest videos. All right, so we usually have a new reaction up, and it's usually not until Monday because, editing a reaction takes some time. But this week, I'm actually in San Diego for San Diego Comic-Con, thus the lighting, the background, the format, me talking directly into a mic like this, the whole thing. I'm in San Diego. But that also means I got to attend the San Diego Comic-Con advanced screening panel for House of the Dragon Season 3, Episode 6, with an introduction from Ryan Condal and Sarah Hess. Now, last night I posted my first reaction literally right after I walked out of the screening in the hallway in the convention center. And I am still recording this, fairly recent. I have to talk somewhat quietly because I'm in an Airbnb, but I still feel very similar. I have to admit, the feeling is still real similar. I am conflicted. First and foremost, why can't we have one episode of something good? We start the episode off with the moment so many of us were waiting for. So many of us have been dying for. We did, in fact, get the Butcher's Ball. And they make it a little bit epic. Like, there's actually a little bit of a battle that takes place here. But it goes down pretty accurately. And we're finally done with Crispin Cole. No more Crispy Baby. And he goes down in glorious, embarrassing fashion. So, yay, Crispy's dead. But in the same episode, Corliss is seemingly killed, if not at the very least tortured and kidnapped, in an event I am flabbergasted by. So I really want to talk about that for a second. I think I've let it go a little bit too much, actually, in my reactions, and it's starting to pile up. What's happening with Corliss this season, y'all? He's borderline useless, and he's not acting as Hand of the King. He has put his son there in his place. And he's just gallivanting, killing, which, feels right to his character overall. It's what he's done. Now it puts him in a situation like this, where the Greens randomly get the upper hand on him in the battlefield and uh, seem like they're going to kill him to me, which would be a huge departure and a little bit of an asinine departure, to be honest. I mean, Corliss, uh, yeah, no, he doesn't die. Definitely not here. Not like this. In the book, at this juncture, right around this time, I mean, he's not getting along with Rhaenyra, that's for sure. And she makes some questionable decisions when it comes to Corliss here. But in the show, she's been pretty reasonable, and I'm glad they had Ellen read him to filth, and put into perspective what's really going on. I don't know. They have completely changed Corliss's trajectory and completely changed what Corliss is doing in the show. So I don't know. And I'm wondering if they give his storyline here momentarily, after Tumbleton specifically, to Alan. Speaking of Alan, don't like how that romance started with him and Bela. It's very soon and very out of the blue. Like, where did that come from? There was literally zero buildup. I honestly feel like she had more chemistry with Adam than Alan so far in the series. So, I don't know. That kiss tonight came out of the clear blue, y'all. I didn't love it. Another thing, that's starting to catch up to the show. At first, I was feeling it because Alicent in the book at this point is just a prisoner. What's going on with Alicent, yo? I think this is a change that has been okay for the most part, that has now come to bite them in the ass because what? We're sending her to kill Aemond? And by giving Alicent this ridiculous plotline, it also is diminishing Rhaenyra's character because it makes her look real freaking stupid. What's gonna happen? She gonna go there and do what? Like, we're really having her. My gosh, I don't know. The whole plan is so dumb and asinine, I can't even really comprehend it. So, hated that. Loved Helena. Love her progression, if you will, this season, that we're getting more time with her first and foremost, but also that it's really setting up her storyline well, particularly since, well, we wrote out the other child of hers. So, you know. And now she's pregnant, which is a weird choice. Um, Particularly because actually making her pregnant, kind of like with Cersei in the last couple seasons of Game of Thrones, it doesn't really help the story you're trying to do. Because by making Helena pregnant, she shouldn't be like refusing to eat and self-harming. I mean, she was the one who insisted on keeping the baby, but that's here nor there. It just doesn't really aid in her character progression currently to have a baby to think of and take care of and all that. So, meanwhile, though, I love that she's seeing her mother for who she is. That her mom wasn't going to take her daughter with her, literally lied to get her out of the city to leave Jahara behind, knowing what that would do. What would Rhaenyra have to do with Jahara when you two escaped? Second of all, she found out her mom and Otto put her with her abuser husband, her abuser piece of shit brother husband. You could have been married to Jacaerys, but your mom refused, calling them plain-featured boys. Yeah, so I'm glad she found that all out. And then Alicent, just, I mean, these crazy, stupid plans. Rhaenyra is right. I mean, you have pushed her to the actual limit. What else do you want her to do, Alicent? I mean, this is crazy. Your little cockamamie plans have gotten crazy. Then we see Rhaenyra prick her finger on the throne. Fine, whatever. But I like that the show is playing into her getting really fanatical with all of this. And I think her pricking her finger on the throne like that is playing more into that than anything else. Damon is fine in this episode, roaming around. He killed the guy, which is great, but ooh, he's a loose cannon. However, I mean, I like it, but obviously we're not gonna like it soon. The way he's treating golf is really he has less than zero respect for that man, and yeah, not really endearing him to your side now, are you, Damon? As for Hugh, that took a turn, didn't it? With his wife, I was not ready for that conversation. I can't say that I blame her, but also, yeah, I'm still very curious what we're doing with Hugh Hammer's storyline. Alice Rivers and Amond, no real complaints there. I think they're doing that storyline well so far. I like Alice's character and the moves she's making. And Aegon, well, he was present, I suppose, huh? Yeah, so this episode was just really conflicting. A lot of changes this go round. A lot of build up kind of changes right now, which I understand George's whole butterfly effect comments pretty well currently because, yeah, we're getting to points where I don't know if I like where we're changing. To be fair, Corliss's storyline can definitely be changed from the book and be okay. Giving it to Alan is a choice, but if they kill Corliss, I'm not okay. And why could we not just savor Crispin finally dying? Why did you have to give us something at the end to piss everyone off again? So yeah, good episode of TV. I'll say that. Like I've said a lot this season, it just felt like a good, exciting episode of TV that was beautifully shot, and the music, oh, so good. But story-wise, I struggled a little bit with this one, y'all. I struggled a little bit with a lot of the choices made in this one. Also, I love Miss Jane Eyre. I'm glad we saw the moon door in action, but her slapping Raina that hard across the face was also crazy work. Okay, but that is my spoiler-filled review of House of the Dragon, Season 3, Episode 6. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead and click that like button down below and subscribe to the channel so that you are always up to date on all of my latest videos, including my reactions to the rest of House of the Dragon right here on the channel. We'll be back to normal reactions just next week, so make sure you're subscribed. But most importantly, I want to hear your thoughts. What did you think of episode 6? And let me know, have you read the book? Have you not read the book? And how does that color your feelings toward this episode? Let me know all of those thoughts either in that comment section down below, or you can hit me up over on Instagram, Twitter, or Blue Sky. I love you all so much for your continued support. Mwah. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.